Hey, it's Tommy Colton. This is my first video, and I thought it'd be really neat if I just did my first video as a quick introduction of me to you guys. Because I know you don't know me, and I think it'd be neat if you knew me before I started doing all my videos. Now, my plan for YouTube is to do a bunch of gaming videos, because I love to game. It's one of my favorite things to do. I also love just talking. I mean, who knows what subjects I might come up with. If I think of anything new, I might show it here. If there's anything else I think of, I might put it on YouTube. I don't really know. Now, as for me, I'm 19. Male, pretty sure it's obvious. You can call me Tommy Colton, Tommy 21, whichever one you prefer. The reason for the name choice is, well, I'm a furry. I'm sure you probably know what that is. If you don't, it's someone who really, really enjoys anthropomorphic animal characters, or just, in general, animals, which I really love animals. I love nature. If you can't tell, I'm actually in a tree currently. So, you know, I'm recording this from a tree. I love nature. Let's see. 19, I love animals, love nature. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, a little bit of Pokemon, the card game, some Yu-Gi-Oh, but mostly MTG, because I'm a big fan of it. For those of you who aren't familiar with Magic the Gathering, it's a card game. It can be a little complex at times, but it's really fun. Simple and easy at first, but fun. I do a lot of gaming. It's pretty obvious. I'm planning on making a gaming channel with a bunch of other things. Some of my favorite games include, but are not limited to, Final Fantasy, Pokemon. Let's see. I enjoy the Telltale games. They're very fun. I currently am playing, well, I haven't started because I want to do recording of it, Life is Strange. That's one of my definitely top next. I have a lot of interest, of course. I do a lot of writings. I read all kinds of things, whether it be fanfics or actual stories. I don't know. I think one of my favorite books I would go is, I think it's called Blue Mountain. I really do forget its title. It's been about 3 years since I read it. Another series is by art author named Ted Decker. I advise reading into his work. He does a thing called the Circle Trilogy. Probably an amazing piece of work. Definitely one of my favorites. It's the Circle Trilogy, of course, consists of 3 books. It's a trilogy. But you can pick up the trilogy from any of the 3 books, and you'll be fine. So just read all 3 in order after that. But you can start from anywhere. But the next book is, of course, obvious. It tells you what book to go next. But the book it's a circle trilogy. It just goes in a circle. It's very brilliantly written out. Then he has a set of, I think, 10 books that happen in between 2 of the books that cover a lot of the missing details. And that's another brilliant piece of work by him. As for writings, I write a lot of fanfic mostly. And one of my current writings is a Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, big hype on the Five Nights at Freddy's. Woo! I haven't played the games. I'm big into the lore, though. It's beautiful. The theories are amazing. I've come up with my own stuff from watching gameplays and watching all the other theories and gathering stuff through. And so the story I'm actually writing is based on the kids. And the prologue actually is about the puppet, which is the first, in my opinion, the first kid that was murdered. He's the puppet. And it's his story before he died. And, you know, it being the prologue, it doesn't necessarily start off with it seeming like it's a Five Nights at Freddy's story, but it ends with it kind of revealing it as him being the puppet, which I thought was neat. I mean, anyone's ever interested, I can leave it down in a like or something. Tommy Colton again, go back to that. I'm a furry. That's my persona's name. I got a subject there for a second. I realized that. But yes, no, my persona's name's Tommy Colton. The reason I said Tommy 21 is the character design actually has a 21, a red 21 on his left cheek. God, I'm watching the camera and it's all reversed. It's on the left cheek right here. So he's got a 21 left cheek, and that's his background story. He got bullied and it got imprinted into his skin as a kid, and so it's kind of like a tattoo on his fur. I don't know. I made the character design when I was younger. Not when I was 19. I think it was when I was 12. I don't remember. I've had him for a while. He's a fox chew, which is a fox and a Pikachu. Like I said, I like Pokemon, and I made him when I was 12, 11, something like that. And he's really, no, he's cute, fluffy, adorable. I call him Sensu, Sensou. I made the name when I was 14. I had no idea if it meant anything. I just thought it was really neat to give him a Japanese-style name because, well, I'm big into anime. And so I was like, well, why not give him this? And I thought it was really cool. around the age of 17, so 2 years ago, I decided to look up if sensu meant anything, and I came across a really neat thing. Sensu is a Japanese word that translates to English meaning war. Now, it really is disturbing because his species name that I gave him means war. But in all reality, because he's the only one of his species, it makes sense for his background story because he kinda had an internal struggle at one point that led to the destruction of his hometown, well, home village. It was very bad in the story, but characters have their own development. I'm big at writing, so my persona actually has a full-on story from back when he was born to now, and I've been developing it through roleplay, through art, through different things that I've just been doing, because I enjoy story, and story is awesome. I'm actually fully writing out a detailed story of him. I'm not even halfway through, and I'm like 20,000 words in. Oh God, it's a very bad idea, and I don't know, I'm trying to keep up with it, but I procrastinate so much with it. I am bad, and I think this got a little off topic, but who cares? It goes where it goes, and I think I like that, because, well, I mean, I'm me, and I get distracted easily, so, well, that's part of me. Well, that's about all I can think of for now. If you guys have any other questions, ponders, anything, just want to know something, you can leave in the comments below. Not down on the ground. That'd be a terrible decision. Don't just throw them on the ground. No, you gotta leave them in the comments. Now, I doubt I'll get many, or if any, comments for this immediately. Maybe after I put up another 5 videos and people then see this. Oh God, who knows then. But this will be my first video that I'll be uploading to YouTube. Tommy Colton, of course. That's why you're on this page, Tommy Colton. I doubt you'll see this as the first video you see of me. You'll probably see one of my video game videos, and then you'll come here because you'll be wondering, who am I? Well, now you know who I am. This is YouTube, of course, and YouTube is awesome. So thank you for watching any of the videos, and this video if you have. And leave a like, maybe subscribe. I don't know, I'd really appreciate it. Well, I'm signing off. Peace.